for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by E. coli Diet Shakes. Drink a shake and flush the slush. And now here's your host, the one, the only, Cookie.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Now, I'm no Red Baron, but things often get hot and greasy around here. Well, not really in a good way, though. Well, I hope you didn't fill up on bread, because there's plenty of food here. Eat! Eat! Okay, select the... Good God, that's a lot of money. Here's the category. Cut your food. Don't tear at it with your teeth. Hey, you remember all those crappy products advertised on TV that claim to even make julienne fries? Well, if you were to julienne Julia Child, well, look at you.
And now that I've julienned her, we'll fry Julia with some ground beef for a few minutes until I'm golden brown.
All right, buzzing. Here's your category. Need a quick and easy meal? Eat your young. So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. Anyway, if a headline reads, Mom gets death penalty for coddling kids, which of these did the mother most likely do to her children? She thawed them in alcohol, peeled them with a knife, kneaded them with prongs, or cooked them in water. The correct answer is...
We love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Another way to coddle someone is to cook them in water that's almost boiling. And if you want to coddle who you're coddling, you should boil them in Evian water. Hit your buzzer to select the value. Okay, give it up for... Doc says I gotta eat this. You know, it's never a bad idea to get suggestions on your diet from a doctor. Say you're a maggot living during the 1930s. If you're following doctors used to use maggots to eat away diseased tissue and help stop infection by bacteria. So eat up. But remember, diet's only half the picture. Make sure you exercise. You know, walk around the block a few times after eating diseased tissue. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the... Are you sitting down? Well, of course you are. You're at a computer. At any rate... Well, I, for one, am very excited. We have a Dis or Dat question. The category for this Dis or Dat is... They're just a couple of fruits. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 people or things, and for each one, I want you to tell me whether it's associated with apples or oranges. You're going to get some money for each right answer, and you lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. And here we go. William Tell is a... William and Mary. Syracuse. A county in California. New York City. Miami Falls. Sir Isaac Newton. Thing of beauty, let's see your new score. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. Okay, hit your buzzer. We're calling this one 2,000-year-old leftovers. Let's get going. Say you want to serve the actual body and blood of Jesus at your next dinner party. Which of these would be the best name for your new entree? Assumption a la mode, consommation au naturel, transubstantiation soufflé, or consubstantiation a la king? Here's what you should have picked. According to the doctrine of transubstantiation, the bread and wine actually become the body and blood of Jesus during communion. It doesn't taste very fresh, though. Kind of like it's been hanging around somewhere for days. All right, bang your buzzer and grab the... Coming up. French dining. It's all in the tongue. You ready? Let's go. Imagine that you want to cook a special meal for your lover. Because the French name for it is also a term of endearment, what should you make? Crab cakes, corn fritters, cabbage... No, I think you might be sending a different signal if you send someone crab cakes. Watch and learn. In France, cabbage, or chou, is a term of endearment, like sweetheart.
Look, honey. Shoo, shoo. Hey, come back.
Hey, buzz in to select... All right, that's all right. Okay, here's your category. When biblical tummies rumble. Okay, play ball. Say that while sailing around in his ark, Noah stopped at a flooded diner and picked up Adam and Eve on a raft. What would he have added to his cargo? 2 eggs on toast, a baked apple pie? What's wrong with you people? Eve made an honest mistake with that apple. Just let it drop already. Well, what do we have here? Adam and Eve on a raft is diner speak for 2 eggs on toast. 2 very naked and sinful eggs on toast. Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next. Your category is... Don't fight with your food. Hey, have you ever been to a bullfight? They kill the bull. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin it for you? Suppose the bull, or toro, were replaced by a Japanese toro. What would the matador be fighting? A bloodthirsty octopus, a charging fatty tuna, an enraged wild cabbage, or a dangerous water chestnut? Here's the one you wanted. In Japanese, toro means fatty tuna, and it's used in sushi. And after you take in the bullfight, make sure you stick around for the annual running of the puffer fish. All right, it's time. Here's your category. I'm so drunk, I'll eat anything. Okay, don't panic, but you've been invited to a party, and you've been asked to bring the guacamole dip. Okay, deep breaths. Now listen up. Say that instead of using avocado in your guacamole, you use the avocado's namesake. What will you most likely say when someone compliments you on it? Thanks, I drained the blood myself. I was worried nobody would eat brains. Yeah, I just love chips and testicles. Or, you've got some gizzard on your chin. Oh, look what I have here. The correct answer. The ancient Aztecs named the bulbous avocado after their bulbous testicles. Hit your buzzer. Excuse me, I think you just stepped in roadkill. Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. Are you ready to go a little bit crazy? Me too. Let's do it. Prostitution light and commie color. What do these 2 things have in common?
Score!
Punch to the back and painful stone. Horse and exploding Ford car. Ozzy Sabbath in Russia's sea.
Score!
Army's berets and Cato's Hornet. Shade of blue and military branch. Skimpy bikini and silly blank. Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all types of cheese? Types of beans? Oh yeah, put it in the bank. That was a snap. They're all types of beans. And I would know. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, I like to call this category licking the platter clean. Hey, you know that rhyme about Jack Sprat who could eat no fat? Well, which of these could Jack Sprat eat? Crudité, schmaltz, suet, or tallow? Here's what you should have picked. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, but he could eat crudité, which are just Frenchy raw vegetables. And his wife would just eat the onion dip with her fingers. All right, buzzing. This one's called Eat and Die. Okay, you know those crazy diets where you can only eat one type of food, like only grapefruit or only carbohydrates or only mammals that hop? Well, check this out. Breakfast, 6 ounces of paint, 1 bowl of chalk, and a 2x4. Lunch, 12 ounces of flour. When you have the desire to eat stuff that isn't food, that's called pike up. And after you eat all that indigestible fiber, well, that's called extremely painful. Okay, select the... Hungry for a clue? I bet you are. Here you go. We'll start with the pizza crust. And if I'm feeling naughty, we'll make our way to the sausage. Let's see your final score. There it is.